sponsorship. He's got those fancy looking gloves on. He's got himself strapped in there with the roll cage. We're checking here to see how it's going. And we look at the time. Oh, well, so much for the idea of hesitating here as he fires a hubcap right off of there. Around that turn now, that short wheelbase helping out here. Over top of the tabletop now and into the doubles. Remember, it's all about the fast time in one of the rounds. It doesn't have to be a cumulative time. It's just whichever round you get the fastest time in. That's the winner who picks up all the money that's on the line here, which is what it's all about for these guys. They call it the dash and dash for cash. Here we go, over top of the bump. Boy, he takes it a little easier there and comes across the finish line. 33.50 the time for Mr. Duke here. Up here right now in the number 1 machine is Daryl Bonnet, an 84 Bronco. What a story this one is. He just put in the roll bar yesterday. He's got to have a roll bar in there. One of the rules that go with it, if you want to find out about it, talk to any one of our drivers or our track officials if you'd like to be a part of Tough Truck. Uh-oh, little hesitation there. You might be waiting for your applause. That's why you got that little hesitation there. What a story this will be. Oh, that one's gotta hurt. The skull on the grill is kind of a mouthful of dirt. And he takes it a little easier this time over top of the doubles there. Hard around the corner here now. 33.50 the time to beat. Oh, my! He didn't manage to get across the finish line. 38.87 the time. Wayne Duke still in the lead here with 33.5. But don't you love a guy who'll come out here and do that kind of stuff for you guys? Is he gonna hurt tomorrow or what? You know, that skull on the front grill did not look happy after that. You know what I mean? Might have been missing a couple of teeth out of that one, you know? All right, coming up here right now is number 23, Terry. We won't give a last name. I think it's because he's a member of the Witness Protection Program, you know? Okay, here we go. He's got the purple truck out here. The reason why I asked him about this truck, look at this bearing on the back here. He said it's handmade. I think he made it out of cardboard in his garage. You know what I mean? Well, anyway, he's out here ready to go here. He says it's his wife's truck and it's his first time driving. That's why he didn't give the last name. He doesn't have a driver's license. No, I'm only kidding. He's got an enforcement checked out for that. We're checking upstairs, make sure he's good to go. Brad Westerhoff is good to go, and here we go. Terry and the purple Bronco 2. You might notice an awful lot of Bronco 2s here. The twin I-beam suspension is what it was all about, to be able to have them be as tough as they could be for tough trucks. He's taking it a little bit easier there. I guess maybe he watched Daryl Bonnet kind of get banged around there. Makes it a little bit easier, but a nice turn here. Look at this. Very nice turn right there. Now that's what we're talking about. When you get a turn like that one, you just have to get a little bit more speed through the straightaways here. Kerry Gleason gives a little grin down there, the stone-faced man himself, who certainly knows what it's all about to drive a tough truck. Number 23 coming up over top of here, sponsored by T&D. 40.71, look at that, Brad's holding up the fist there. What are you doing like that? He's holding up the fist like that. You want to go for it or what? Oh, wait a minute, I should point this out. He's not threatening me, and I'm glad he isn't, let me tell you. He's holding up that fist to say that was a clean run. No disqualifications, no points allotted. And he says, yeah, that's what it's all about. Trevor Cruz is here. Trevor Cruz, one of my favorite drivers. Trevor coming out here. You saw that little hesitation there as he really laps out here. And that 85 Bronco here. Midway Auto Body, the sponsor. Says, well, thanks to MasterCard for funding my weekend. You can see him really working the brake and the throttle here as he takes it a little bit wider around there. Haven't come to the end with that. Look at that, beautifully done through there, but he's a little out of shape. He's got to make sure he doesn't go off of that track. He'll pick up penalty points for that. Big air here. 31.25 for Trevor Cruz. He left some stuff here, Brad. I don't know if you checked it out here, but the mud is painted here. You see that? He's got painted mud. Is that legal? He says he's got to pick up the divots. You've got to pick up your own divots. He's got to put the divots back in here. He's picking up the painted line right off of there. You know, these guys are out here bashing pretty hard, don't you think? Are you guys liking this or what? Huh? Coming up here, a guy, you know, I don't know if it's a good idea to number your truck 13. I mean, part of the deal here about this kind of race, you got to be lucky, but see, what did I tell you? Demetrius is making him sit over there, and look where he's sitting, right in front of two monster trucks. Ooh, that is a bad place to park.
Albert.
This is Albert Bucher here. Love this guy. He's got more metal in him than's on the truck. You know what I'm saying? You see what I mean when you get a chance to talk to him, you know? Anyway, he's a great guy here. Albert is here in the 80 Bronco. It says drive hard, drive fast, and put on a good show. Up City Contracting and Brock Salvage, the sponsors. Dave Brock and the guys, such a great supporter here in Saskatchewan of Demolition Derby. Whoa, look out here. I'm on the two wheels now. I'm just going to get behind our camera guy right here, my buddy Eric Hubert. He's a big man. He's a good guy to stand behind when you get guys like Albert out here driving like crazy people. Trying to aim it here. Hey, guess what? We got ourselves a fast time right there. 27.50 and clean run right there. Albert Bucher takes over the lead. Murray Widower making his way out here now. Longer wheelbase, but ooh, that's a pretty truck, don't you figure? Look at all the chrome on there. Oh, just wait till he's done with this after 3 days. Nice hesitation there, keeping the wheels on the ground here now. Takes a nice wide turn there, but he's got good speed coming into the tabletop. Look at this, nice and smooth through there, but got caught just a little bit. That back axle got caught there just a little bit. You can see him turning those four wheels around here now as he's got four-wheel drive going at it here. He's got great speed, but a little hard on the this is fantastic. I mean, can he beat 27.5? We'll have to see.
That ramp's a little steep this year.
It's a clean ride, but 28.75 for Murray Widower. Albert Bucher still in the lead. Remember, it's the fastest time out of 2 rounds, not cumulative, but the fastest time you get, either round 1 or round 2. 27.5 is the number to beat right now. Number 13 out here. Dustin Hollingshead. So he pulled it out of the bush and he put a roll cage in it and cleaned it up, spray painted it. It's all nice and pretty, but lucky number 13 will find out if he can be lucky enough to beat Albert Bucher here. What do you say when that happens? Like, oops, gee whizzers, holy Hannah. I'll tell you what, do you not like seeing a guy roll over a truck? What do you guys say? We're gonna hope that Dustin's all right here as Dustin climbs out. He's looking around and goes, what happened? What happened here? But look at this. This is a smart guy right here. Look what he's doing. Right here, he's running. He still knows he's got time to be able to get a time here. You gotta love a guy like this. Dustin Hollingshead is running the track here. He's trying to hold on to his wallet as he makes his way around here. I think he's actually holding on to the pants across the finish line. There it is, the trigger plate. Give it up for Dustin Hollingshead.
3 runs in 2 years, and he's had to run them all.
You know, there's a lot of numbers here, Dustin. 1.01, 0.97. But you know, I said, you know, what do you say when a guy rolls over a truck like that? What went through your head there when you came under there? You came over top of the doubles, kind of seemed to have it, maybe really safe. You were driving into it, but you kind of ran out of room to drive into it. So tell us what happened there.
I just did what I wanted to do on the last day.
Yeah, well, you look pretty good out there. And you know, the thing I love about that is this is what tough truck driving is all about, right? You get out of there, I'm thinking he doesn't know where he is. He's got this look on his face, right? But you know what he was looking for? You were looking for that pylon to run, weren't you?
I just want to thank my welder buddy for the roll gauge.
Yeah, I know, you said you just stuck it in there this time around. I'm going to let him catch his breath here. Ladies and gentlemen, can you give it up here for Dustin Hollingshead? Perhaps the biggest time of all. You know, if he was accumulating money, that time would be a good score, but 1.01.97 will put him in the last place right now. And maybe the only thing he's going to get is your applause, unless he can get even a faster time out of that second round. Ladies and gentlemen, can I hear a round of applause for our tough truck drivers? Well, we got tough trucks on the ground with 4 wheels. We're about to move it over to 2 wheels.